Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually inhabit and make their presence known in this game. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. So UTSA's return team will have that offense backed up. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, and David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. He's got his man across the middle. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Great job by the offense. Listen, the defense is going to sit back in zone. You know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. The give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Stop. Ooh, try to call out for a catch, buddy.
And the returner will be dragged down. So Texas State's offense has the ball for the first time. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game, the head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see?
Let's see, what am I running?
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack, once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Bobcats will keep this drive going.
Up.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose.
What you got, Mondo? What you got?
The sticks and got just enough for the first.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
I knew something wasn't right. I was like, hold on.
What a nice job just finding a spot downfield.
That throw was way too slow.
And you see quarterbacks and receivers do that all the time, right? All summer, throwing the ball in air, throwing the ball in air. Why? Because I know exactly where he's going to be right when I get my back foot in the ground to throw the football. You could tell he knew exactly how much touch to put on that ball to make a big play down there.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He's got it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
Well, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get...
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas
We'll
State.
take it. Get you some freshman.
Good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this,
Get you some freshman.
Executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Coming out with it, it's Allen. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
On second down, looking to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up.
Let's go, baby. Let's send them dogs.
College football coaches tell
Let's send them dogs.
Faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because
it's
bragging rights.
back to
Like
back.
the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular. That's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
Looking to move it through the air. Going for it all.
I'm about to
Fires
say,
and
there's no
pick
way he
off.
completes that.
He'll try to take it back.
Good work, baby.
Wrapped up
Let's
after
get
a
it.
solid return on the pick.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Going for the big play.
Oh, I thought he would
And
get it there.
making a huge play, knocking it away
Oh.
downfield.
DB does an
A
outstanding
little more
job
air.
here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Dumps it to the back. This
A
time
little low.
he's got
I
it.
don't like that. A little low.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Come on,
And now a
Nevis.
fresh set of downs for this offense. They're going back to
Oop,
the
come
ground.
back. Yes, sir.
And a nice run there.
Good run, buddy.
The defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup
Mr.
on
Okuda.
first down leaves them with second and short. Now the quarterback changing
Please
the
be covered
original
these
play
guys.
call. On second down, he'll let it fly. Rush coming
I just
in
wanted to
high,
step
and
up to
they
throw
got
at the
him at
circle. Circle was
29.
there.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how
Nobody
aggressive
kicking no
they
field
are
goal.
on
Otis.
third and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yes, we are.
Caught over the middle. It's Torres. And he was knocked down immediately short
Probably
of the
could've
line to
threw X,
gain.
but I
They'll have
didn't
to
like
make a
how-
decision here.
How close he
And a
was.
nice job working the middle of the field.
Bet.
I think
We'll
it's
go
so
for it.
important to keep
I like the
defenses
aggressiveness
honest.
CPU.
You can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And it's incomplete. A
He
missed
didn't
opportunity
catch
for
it.
the offense.
I was hoping he would like
Sometimes the best defense
get a little bit of separation or something.
He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get
Oh
them.
my God.
It's complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Roadrunners
saw
want to
that
move
replay.
quickly.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage. But
Come on,
look what
y'all.
was
He gonna
able to
throw
do
a speed. He's
after the
take 'em.
catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's going to run it. Still on his feet at the 45. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Keeps the legs moving. One step wrap, two step squeeze. This junior
yeah, Senor, this the 5-star, man.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Son of a biscuit. I'm all over the place. Nevis. I still hadn't adjusted my depth chart. So the first 2 passes I threw, that was the starter. I think he's a junior.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get.
But he still got some growing to do, though. He ain't ready yet, but he nice though.
Here's the handoff, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Yeah.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Evans.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receiver, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
But he got blasted on that one.
Just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. Handoff from the gun. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10.
I like it. Follow up the actual run with the play action. I'll take it. Y'all boys better block, though.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Man, he was
We had a barn burner the last time these 2 teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these 2 bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in
3rd
these
and
type
10.
of games, you know last year it was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out and get a win in a big-time rivalry game.
They're bringing heat.
I thought I could sneak it. Some told me to L1 it.
And they'll close in on him.
That's why I tried to angle it.
Nice.
Too many buttons to press. L1,
Most people
up.
say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing
That's
underneath them.
that get me in
Defensive guys,
trouble.
you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious.
Hey,
Those
guys.
defensive back
Oh,
does a
shoot.
great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
And they'll finally get him down after a
run it
terrific
again.
pickup.
I didn't realize there was a stack on that side. Otherwise, I would have went over there.
Got his man quickly.
Mother, let's
They
go.
make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. He wants to throw.
That's a screen. Oh,
Intercepted.
I see you, Lamia.
The 30.
Lamia. Oh, shoot.
Touchdown, Bobcats. And
That joker
this
named
defense
Quincy.
coming up with points of their own. What an interception.
Allow me to take this interception back.
But we're starting to see a pretty significant
That joker
gap
jumped that clean.
between these 2 teams right
That's a
now.
big dude.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
It's automatic, sir.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lane, so they'll stop him at the 16. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field.
We sending the safety right.
Will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Roadrunners are in the hurry up. Leaves it with the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Oh, shoot.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the...
How fast is this joke? 80. Okay. He 80.
First down, then getting down. Up-tempo for the offense.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Got it.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He's got his man. They line
He had a
up,
completion
and
if the quarterback threw it.
long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield.
Ooh, that joker throw a pretty foul.
Down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout.
Oh,
Hold on. He had it right
oh man, that was nice. I
They'll
knew
try
that
again
was,
on 2nd down after the incompletion. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He will step
I just love the way them digs look, man.
Pick up and a first down for this offense.
All right, you stop
This
spamming.
defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Running a screen on an early down, you might think you'd really catch them trying to be aggressive in a pass rush or something, but the defense had the answer that time.
Yeah, and the offense has to do it.
That was a bad pass.
A lot of times when you run a screen, I need to buy time, right? I need to give that pass
man,
rush
if he
the
gets
ability to
that.
rush up the field, sneak a little bit behind them, and then dump it off. They might have rushed that a little bit on that play.
Oh,
Ball
might have
spotted
some
at the
action.
27.
R1
They're
should be
facing
there, but we're
a
gonna check
3rd
X
and long
first.
to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Using the quick game. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the
Called a
first half.
timeout, but we ain't punting. I mean, field goal. Keep going for this, buddies.
They're not into threes. They want 6s. And to keep
what you
this
got
drive
over there?
alive, they'll need to
Number
get
3?
it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
It was, but
and the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Bobcats are threatening on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. Moving toward the end zone, and fumble! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
accept it.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Pedrino. They get him down after he makes the catch. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off play action.
Oh, he's open.
Fires to the wideout. Lost, the defense is wide open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get
Otra vez
on the board before the half. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Moving away from pressure.
Yeah.
Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Roadrunners will have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Blackburn. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. The field goal is no good.
He actually could hit that too.
Field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Bringing it back. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the 1st half. A waste of time. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that 1st half. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football.
Man, I
Both
can't believe
teams
he
have
missed
been
on that throw.
relentless and ball-hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Roadrunners will kick it away to start the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to...
You got to put a better pass out there.
Until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
How great is it to have a running back? You can basically run your entire route tree. You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
He's looking deep. And the DB right.
Man, I got to get his deep accuracy up.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception in the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
Tackled immediately after the catch.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running in between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
And it's incomplete on third down.
Come on, youngster.
Nice job in coverage on that third and short, defensively taking all the throws and options away for the quarterback, and now we're setting up fourth down.
I will run this one.
This offense is aggressive on fourth down. 2 for 3 so far today, and they're still on the field. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. They got him. It's a sack.
Didn't read that fast enough. Should have been circled, but I didn't see him as open yet. DB had inside leverage.
You know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. And the Roadrunners will hustle to the line.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. In zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Quickly complete. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on third down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. In the gun and looking to throw on third down.
Oh, my God. What the heck?
Gets the first down.
So frustrating as a defense because you got the offense.
How in the world did he take off so fast?
Now where you can get off the field if somebody just makes a play, but you let the quarterback escape, and then beyond all that, you can't even get a good hit on him because he slides to protect himself.
And he's still running after the move. And he'll
run
across the sidelines after the good gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
I am right now.
Quick release on the RPO.
Accidentally switched it.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up
holding,
on the
ref.
here. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
Starting to feel flat wheel.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He finds his man. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? Trying to pound it in.
Jesus Christ.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida Atlantic is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Boca for some time.
Offense working from the pistol. Off play action on first down. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage. And
he's loose.
Got to angle my juke to 45 degrees.
Off a huge play. You count up those
45
explosive
degrees.
plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon.
Shoot both of them.
He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
Let's get that safety up out of there. Dagger concept on the left.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going up top. And trying to put points on the
his
board
deep ball is not accurate. Safety sitting there with his feet flat. Oh, that's deep route running. 86. That should be good enough. He does not throw a good deep ball. Well, at least today he's not.
The Bobcats will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
I should have stuck with my flood. Flood was wide open.
UTSA takes over.
God
the
dang
offense,
it.
ready to hit the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. This one's complete.
Come on, fellas.
And he might be known for run fits, but that was a short and heavy tackle on the tight end. From the gun on 3rd down.
Give me that.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Come on, buddies.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Oh, yeah, we got action. Get a block.
Makes a move. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this
test
game
them.
and getting them the football.
Trying to send it. Safety stepped up, but he had a step initially. But I see it evaporated.
Put a good drive together here.
Got it set up on the outside. And they'll
Let's
shove
get
him
something.
out of bounds after the short gain.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
On third down, going up top. And he is finding wide open
It wasn't even to him.
all over the field.
I was trying to throw it to square. Should have just hit X. He was my hot, but square was actually open.
On first down,
Well,
here comes this
he had a
offense.
step. Let me say it that way.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
There you go, fellas.
That's what you expect from a senior.
All right, I'm gonna have to stop messing around,
man.
man. I gotta go ahead and lock in.
Running back searching for a hole. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth.
I am not reading
First
right.
down to start the drive after the break. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
On second down, wants to throw. Trying to get to it.
Yeah. You hand to him, I'll stay out you.
The Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires left.
Ooh.
Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. And what better way than converting on third down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his position.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the running back has it. How about that determined run inside the red zone? He's got 6. It's down at the 12. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And the Roadrunners get enough for the first down.
Come on, fellas.
Up that short yardage situation play call
Let's
there.
lock in.
1 yard.
I got all of it.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back, knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all.
Woo! Oh, 2 of y'all jokers missed it.
Knock it away and deny the score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands.
I'm in 2 because of that.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Oh, shoot.
For 6. He makes the catch.
He turned up. I knew it was trouble.
Touchdown, UTSA.
But when you call the wheel route, you need to have the right matchup. And
I knew it was trouble. As soon as he turned up, I was like, all right, you know what?
He uses his
Linebacker ain't fast
beat him
enough.
to the outside, and that's about as easy as it can get.
He ran all the way. That was a Forrest Gump wheel route. He ran all the way left and then 90 degrees.
They're all tied up in the fourth quarter.
All right, fellas.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop
All right,
at the 21.
we got to get some run game going.
Has the football back, and
Start
they'll
mixing
go
it up
on
again.
offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
They're trying to get to it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got an open man. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
I got to be very selective.
Red pass, it's complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Snap it to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long.
I know he blitzing.
Have any success when they decide to run.
It'll be a run on third and short. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
This quarterback part of their running game. Oh, he dropped it! And the offense will recover, but it's not going to make any difference as they're short of the first down marker. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Out of the gun, the inside give. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdowns.
He's going to pass. A shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now,
I'm glad I didn't react quick enough. I mean, too quick. I was about to release that.
Give me one more.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Maryland sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in College Park. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Grabbed in the middle. It's 4. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
What the heck?
Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
He's fine, brother.
They'll throw it on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot.
I'm
That's
like
why they
watching
still have a
him.
shot. We'll walk out of here with a double.
And he scoots out of
I'm
bounds,
just
picks
looking
up
at
the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the right. It's caught. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
He's got it down the middle.
Are you serious?
Afterburner's coming.
Wow.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head.
I just knew. I don't even understand how Matt was that wide open, by the way. But secondarily,
Man,
I just knew
great
they were running
execution.
draws.
That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and you might be looking at overtime soon.
And the extra point ties the game in the 4th. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they've got it locked up in the final minute after the touchdown and extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Let's test it.
Texas State gets
Do
the
a quick shot and
back,
test.
Here comes the offense.
Looks like we might have action.
There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got him. He wants to take the top off. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete.
Oh, no.
Fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now facing a 3rd and long.
But he hurt.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Jackson will throw. Release to the back. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Bobcats will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40.
Great job, buddy. You left right when we needed you.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. There's still a little bit of work to do for this offense to get within field goal range, Jesse.
Right, so let's see this quarterback here manage this situation and put his team in a position to win.
No doubt. Still got a timeout. Still can attack all areas of the field. I know exactly what I need.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure coming. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. Wonder if they'll throw it again after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 49. He's looking to throw. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, guys, 4th quarter, you're trailing. You know that they're going to be throwing the ball and trying to be aggressive and try to climb back into this one. Couldn't come up with it there on 2nd down. Let's see what happens on 3rd.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got
I'm
rid
not
of it
square.
just in
It's okay.
time. Misses
You have to
again.
be
It's
wide
incomplete,
open.
and that's 3 in a row. The Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto
Shot
the
for him,
field.
throw that. All right,
And that
one
one
shot.
will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. A little bit backed up
Davis
to
is
start
back.
this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air on first down.
Oh my God, I hit circle.
Got his man on the outside.
I hit circle. I just tried to toss it.
4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We are headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating
defend.
plays back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
The heck?
Offense bringing in the big boys. Heavy personnel. To the ground with the back. And a good, solid pick up there before the defense knocks him down.
At this point of the game, you just got to wonder if the defense is getting tired. Here in OT, they just don't seem to have the punch up front that like they had earlier in the game, and they're just playing on their heels.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
See him consistently sticking with the run, staying balanced. As you get closer to the goal line, you're thinking the field starts to shrink now. Do I have a jump ball wide receiver out wide I can throw the football to? How am I going to find that extra space and take care of the football while doing it?
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Honestly, I don't know.
Trying to barge their way in. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Well, this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have a nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line, finding creases.
Touchdown, Bobcats. And they're on top here in overtime.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now.
All right, defense.
And not even 2 full games.
What we going to do?
This dude's a playmaker.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Roadrunners are threatening in the red zone. On second down, they'll take to the air. Going for it all.
Thank you.
Oh, and it's
Get up out of here, UTSA.
Gone
get.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time.
Great. Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome, back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. We got some free overtime play in that one.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Terrible day, 97. 23 41, 3 interceptions. Terrible day. Terrible. Jackson threw 2 dots, and then got subbed out, came out and threw a terrible pass. That could have helped us seal it at the end. Okuda had a good day. 12-77, that's a good day. I like the distribution. 6 4s, 2s, and 1. 3 drops though. 4 reds. I'm not liking what I see. 2 sacks. Rutherford, good game. 10 of them. Ricci has 7. He had 7 tackles for a loss. Only 1 sack. Those 3 interceptions though. Laumea, Law, and Rutherford. 5 of these though. Man, y'all got to start catching. I might start playing around. We got the 1 defensive study. I might start playing around with the settings and trying to do whatever that one is, the play ball or whatever. 1100 XP, but I ain't even get up there. Gotta get 4,000 more. Let's see. Who's next? U of H! And then TTU, baby. Hold up. What did that say? Oh, 23. And Monk is 3. Ooh. Yeah, that's going to be nasty. They're both 2-0 though. All right. Advance coming soon.